have heard repeatedly since January 6th, this was an armed insurrection. And to be clear, it's not just the inmates that have suffered. As Marjorie and I toured the D.C. jail, some of the conditions were so astounding. I've asked more than one guard, have you ever worked in a facility that had these kind of problems? And quietly they would say, never, no. It is outrageous. Now, there's some that say, oh, it's just because you've not been in jails or prison, you don't know, this is what it's like. No, those people that said that have not witnessed what's been going on in the D.C. jail.
Boo-hoo-hoo, I'm heartbroken. The people, the innocent people, the folks that were going on a stroll on January 6th that invaded our Capitol, the ones that killed Capitol police officers and tried to kill members of Congress and the vice president and overturn a presidential election and attempt a coup on the United States of America. Apparently, we're being mean to those folks. And what do you mean they're in jail? They can't be locked up for those crimes. They were just, people doing touristy things and stuff happened, no biggie. If you're shocked that the KKK caucus is advocating for the insurrectionists, you've not been paying attention. Of course, Gohmert and Green and Gates are going to lobby for these people. And the reason why is because who the hell do you think gave those people their instructions? Who provided detailed maps of the Capitol, where to go, who to target, where the Speaker's office was? It was Gohmert, Green, Gosser, Gates. They were the ones part of that planning committee. They're foreshadowing their own punishment. Look, I get it. Attorney General Merrick Garland wants to conduct an unbiased political investigation. But how long is this going to take? The longer Attorney General Merrick Garland takes, the more dangerous the radical fringe right becomes. They have more time to plan, coordinate, and fundraise for the next attempted coup. Why do people think this is just a one-and-done type thing? They're just getting started, and if you do not cut the head off at the snake and lock up the leaders and organizers, they will try this again. Louie Gohmert is a troll, and he's been his entire career and probably his entire life. He's someone that you don't take seriously because, well, look at him. Gohmert is calling a press conference to discuss the treatment of the January 6th prisoners because he wants to make sure that they stay quiet. He doesn't want these people talking and telling the FBI who gave them their marching orders. And for the record, I don't think that Gohmert is at the top of the command for this insurrection. That title belongs to the one in the Oval Office. Can you imagine for 1 second if this had been a foreign invasion on our Capitol? The state secrets they would have got their hands on, the access directly to the very top of our government, what the ramifications would have been. I guarantee you one thing, within 24 hours, our troops would have been mobilized and bombs would have started to drop. That is just the reality and the gravity of this situation. Just like we can never forget 9/11, we must never forget January the 6th. Sappers clear the way, airborne all the way.